Hello, welcome to Should I Buy This Game featuring Mindspace. My name is Christine, and in this video I'll give you a brief description on how the game is played and then share a few things that I may liked or have disliked about the game to help you decide if you want to add Mindspace to your collection. Mindspace is a roll and write game. To set up, we have our objective cards here. Then you have your shape cards. This is the pile we pull from. There's 5 shown up, and this is the discard pile. But this shape here at the end, you can always draw in any color. We have our scoreboard, our player board, so our dry erase markers, and then our colored dice. And to start, you roll the dice, and that shows you what shape you can color in what place. So this is number 4, these are number 1, and a number 5. So I can do this shape in purple, this shape in pink and blue, this shape in green and orange, and these 2 shapes can't be drawn this turn, and this shape can always be drawn as a backup, but it's only 2 spots, so you really want to use that in your last try. So I'm going to just talk a bit about the scoreboard. When you complete a section of the board, you get points. A, B, and C are your objective cards. The purple is based on how many purple squares touch orange squares. You put the number in times 2. Every time you draw on orange, you cross off and you'll build up to more positive points. For pink, you draw a shape in pink, and if you're able to draw that exact same shape in another color, you get a point for every space that the shape has. With blue, you just cross it off each time you do a blue one, and then its negative points will get less. And then if you have empty spaces, which you most definitely will, the area with the most empty spaces, you just minus that amount of spaces. And every time you do a green shape, you can color in a coin. If you have 1, you can color in 1 space in black. If you have 2, you can use it to change the color of a die, so you can draw the shape you want and the color you want. And if you have 3, you can use it to draw an additional shape. So back to what our choices are here. The only other rule is you can't have the same color touching. So here, if I was to draw on the orange, I can't have purple touching purple, or orange touching orange, or blue touching blue, basically. So I'm going to look, and I think I want to do this to finish a shape. You can rotate them, but you can't mirror them. Maybe I will draw this pink shape because I already have it in orange, so that will give me some points for pink. And I'm going to draw it here. So it's 3 up, and then 1 juts out. And you just color it all in. So because I drew the pink shape with the orange shape, I will get 4 points for my pink shape. Now, I've also completed this objective card. It was to fill in the area there. I filled it all in. I'm the first player to do it, so I get 7 points. I would go here, that was card A, and I would write 7. Sometimes here, I just keep track if I do it as I go, so I'll write a 4 there, just so at the end of the game it's easier. And that's that turn. You remove the dice, you turn the card over, you move all the cards down, you turn another card. I'm going to roll the dice. This time I've got a couple 5s, 2 4s, and a 1. And as much as that square would be nice, I have pink there, so I can't do the pink. I have orange here, so if I do that shape, I can't put it there, but I could do the green, and that would get me a coin. So I might actually do the green here. I'm thinking I did that wrong. So if it fills in there, it's not here. There's a erase here. It's like this. There we go. Fill it in there, and then I just color in the circle there. That will allow me to use one of the bonuses later in the game when I choose to use it. And then you would reset again, and that is basically how you play Mindspace. So I finished my game and I did the scoring, but I just thought I'd show you how it scores. So I completed 3 sections of the board, which gave me 25 points. I completed that card originally, and then I ended up having 3 pairs throughout my game, so I got an additional 9 points. It's the purple that touches orange, so you see here it's like 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 purple, purple touched 9 orange. That's how I do it. Maybe it's calculated a bit differently, but that's how I see the rule going. So I had 9 times 2 is 18. I put down 3 orange, so I get 10. I had that 1 pair with the pink, so I get 4. I put down 3 blue, so I have -7, and I had 7 left in the biggest area of left. I had got 4 of the coins, so I used 1 to do an additional shape and 1 to color in a black square, and I ended up with 59. So overall, I really like Mindspace. It plays 1 to 5 players, but I personally just like to play this by myself late at night with low lighting, end of the day, and I just find it very relaxing. I might play a couple games in a row, and although I keep score, I don't really care about the score. It gets erased instantly. I'm not even thinking about it. It's just the actual game itself of coloring in is all very relaxing. I also like the mechanics with the dice because every game's going to be different depending what cards show up, what dice you roll. It's all going to be a completely different set of shapes and colors in every game. So you can play this over and over many times. I also like that it is a dry erase. So again, you just erase it off and you move on to the next game. The one thing I wish they would change is I find that I still have a bit of open space on my board. I've never been able to complete more than 3 sections, and I wish there would just be 1 or 2 more cards so I can try and fill in a bit more of my board. But otherwise, it's a really great game that I really enjoy, and I find it very relaxing, like I think it's wanting to be. So let me know in the comments if you've played Mindspace and what you think of the game.